Hey everyone, welcome to day 7 of our 30 days toward creating a family ministry plan for your church. My name's Tommy, and again, we're with Ron Hunter, who's the author of the DNA of D6. And just before we get started, allow me to read a quote from Brian Haynes, who's lead pastor at Bay Area First Baptist Church, about the book. He said, "This book is a primer for generational discipleship that connects the church and home for maximum impact. It sets the local church up for unique and effective strategic implementation, just as it should." So that's so exciting. So we're excited to be here on day 7. I've got to ask you, just to start us off, what in the world do battleships have to do with family ministry?
When I was a small boy, I used to wonder, why is it that great big battleships could float and a rock would just sink? It made no sense to me. And my mind kind of goes back to when my grandfather would take me out by the stream or by the pond. He would find the right rocks. He'd coach me, say, look for the ones that the river has kind of rushed through and made smooth and round, and he'd show me how to hold it, and I would throw that thing sidearm, and I'd see how many skips I could get across the lake or across the river before it sunk. But no matter how many skips, 5, 6, 8, 12, 15, it always sunk at the end. And looking at family ministry, sometimes we launch our kids like we do that skipping stone, and they take off so powerful, so straight, but something sinks them at the end. And the difference in a battleship, whenever you launch the battleship, it looks rugged, it looks ready for that, whatever can come its way. And the U.S. calls its military a defense system. That's sort of like apologetics. Are we able to defend our faith? And a battleship is launched not by itself but among a fleet and is prepared to sail the ocean of life, and if attacked, is able to give an authoritative answer and defend itself. We need to ask ourselves when we launch our kids, which ones are prepared? What prepared them? Why are they ready to give an answer? Did we prepare them adequately? And was it a partnership between the church and the home? Remember, going back to our previous sessions, if the parents have that significant of an influence over their lives, are we preparing the parents to have an answer? And if the parents can answer, are they coaching their kids to do the same? That makes a difference in how we launch. So evaluate the kids who are launched into your ministry, out into life. Which ones are prepared? What made the difference? What can we do to put the tools in the hands of parents today to help them prepare their kids to launch like a battleship, not like a skipping stone?
So if we're launching battleships, then the takeaway is the word launch, and we need to identify within our churches, who have we launched and have they launched successfully? If they have, then why? And who have we launched and they haven't launched quite as successfully? And again, why? And so just make a list of those that we've launched, and let's determine why they're succeeding or why they've struggled, and let's determine what we're gonna do with that in the future. So again, go to d6family.com/DNA, and you can subscribe to all of these. They'll come straight to your email, all the coaching sessions, and you can also purchase the book, The DNA of D6. We'll see you tomorrow.